Well, good afternoon, one and all. We are back. As you can see here, the gang's all here. About to play a little bit more Mario Kart. Rob says he's got it this time.
Tomorrow's a big day. We're going to play Mario Party tomorrow. Big day. Big day tomorrow.
Big day.
Big plans.
Big plans.
Big surprises.
Yep. All right. So we're going to hop into some super chats here while you guys get this round started off.
We're going to see if Rob can actually answer a couple of them today.
Oh, maybe.
I think so.
By the way, I'm playing Mario.
Oh, yeah. Mario. All right. So John is Mario. You've got Link is Rob. King Boo is Taylor. And then we've got Shy Guy is Ray.
Hey, thanks for the...
Oh, did we turn off like the auto accelerator?
No. It's still...
Yeah, that should all be off.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, guys. So first up comes from Thomas here.
Did I not get
He
it?
writes, are you guys looking forward to Shelby Oaks, the horror movie written and directed by YouTuber Chris Stuckman?
Yeah. I hope it's really good.
I'd be lying if I said I'm looking forward to it, only because, you know, there's a lot of movies I'm not looking forward. I haven't seen anything from it yet. So I'm very, very curious to see what Chris does with it, and I want to get an idea for what it's about. But you know me, I don't get excited about any movie that I don't know anything about yet. But I'm really excited to see what he does.
All right, up next we've got Sidious Swift, who writes, you decided to retire and sell Carson Drive Media to Jonathan. The first, I added Jonathan. The first offer that comes in is twice your asking price. It's from Adam Aaron. What do you do? Why wouldn't you sell it?
I'd be thrilled to take Adam Aaron's money.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely, 100%. I just tell you, even asking price from Adam Aaron, I'm happy to sell it to him. Why? Anyway.
Money's money, baby.
Money's money.
Jared Vester. That play in chat yesterday was peak entertainment. Also, any date on when the new, first movie watch along is?
No, we haven't really talked about it. We've had a lot of other things on the go lately. So, no discussion yet on when the first... And by the way, it will not be a watch-along. Like, if we do, like, the movie commentary stuff, it will be recorded. It won't be live. Because, you know, we can't show a movie live as we're doing it, so it would be recorded.
Gotcha. All right. Up next, who do we have? We have Derek Large, who writes, also, where's the trailer for the Borderlands movie with Kevin Hart and Jamie Lee Curtis? It wrapped filming in June of 2021. Should we be concerned?
The which movie?
Borderlands. We were just talking about that.
Borderlands, yeah, with Eli Roth and Kate Blanchett's in it, too. I don't know when the release date for it is. Have they even given a release date for it? Oh, here comes the frickin' blue frickin'. So I don't even know when or where the release date is. So, I mean, if the release date is supposed to be, you know, in February and we haven't got a trailer,
Man, I
then we
bought
should
that.
be concerned. But right now, I don't even know. Oh, you can't do it, Taylor. You can't look it up either. So no, I'm not worried about it until we can at least find out what the
We are
release date is.
struggling, Rob. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Wait, I gotta change my settings because my my bumpers are on, as in like I won't be able to fall off the side of the course. Not that I want to, just
Oh, that's cheap.
All right, well, how do you change that?
so when the next race starts, we'll pause it really quickly and then I can change it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's where you choose your car.
Hey, Rob, did you come in
No,
last?
I came in 8th.
But out of the four of us, did you come in last?
Come on, dude.
Sorry, giving you a hard
Rob's
time.
been having a...
Picking on
Rob is
Rob.
going to have nightmares about this game.
So what do I do? I hit next race.
Yeah, next race.
And then what?
as soon as
He's just gonna pause the
we
game real
want,
quick.
I'm just gonna pause it. We're just
Okay.
gonna make sure.
But you can pause it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know this well. I'm stealing some of your cheap balls.
I just saw that, and you did it. You didn't ask. You just went for it and then asked. So, which is a technique that I use sometimes. It's it works out because you get what you want.
Are you able to
All
pause
right.
it? All right.
Yeah, but it has to go 3, 2, 1 before it will let you pause.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so while you guys are doing that, Derek Large writes, saw Babylon and loved it. Chazelle said it perfectly. If La La Land was the dream of Hollywood, then Babylon
that
is the nightmare.
Yeah. Turn that
I
off.
never did
Oh
watch.
yeah, mine too.
I
You turn
never
mine
did
off.
watch Babylon yet.
I haven't either.
I'll be honest with you. When I started hearing about all the bad things about it, I lost all my enthusiasm for it. It's almost like I don't want to see Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt in a movie I don't like. I only want to see the movies that I like them in.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing it only because I love old Hollywood and I know it's a pastiche, but I can't wait. Hey, that was not a good start for me.
All right, so Brazilian dude writes, over under 40%, Professor X appears in Deadpool 3. I think the film will take place before Logan, so I'll go over, given his strong connection with Wolverine.
Well, I mean, the movie. Look, don't expect this to be in continuity because even the Logan movie wasn't in continuity. I'm gonna go. Look, I'm not. I don't think it's impossible that Patrick Stewart can be in it, but I don't see a purpose for him to be in it. So I'm gonna say under 40%. Rob.
Well, knowing what kind of a movie it is, I wouldn't put it because it takes place before Logan. So maybe it'll be about how Professor X killed all the mutants.
I'm just kidding.
Which it won't be.
I just don't even feel like Logan was in the same X-Men
It
universe
wasn't. There was a number of continuity issues. Like the director. Why am I freezing on the name of the director who's directing?
James Mangold.
James Mangold, who's directing the new Indiana Jones movie. He said himself this isn't really in the same continuity.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But still, that doesn't take away whether or not that we could possibly see Professor Xavier pop up. I mean, he did pop up in Doctor Strange, but
And his neck popped out.
Oh,
yeah, I
Come
don't
on.
expect that we're
Yeah,
gonna
that was
see any of
charity.
that.
I'm starting to realize something about this game. That I'm
What's that?
trash. I am complete trash at this game.
You won a couple yesterday.
All right.
Well-
Speedfire writes, hey, show recommend. Okay, War of the Worlds Disney Plus star in UK. I think Hulu or FX in USA. It is the best show that nobody talks about. You heard of it, or have you heard of it?
War of the Worlds?
War of the Worlds, Disney Plus. It's the star in UK, and Hulu or FX in the USA. No, I haven't heard of War of the Worlds. Is it like? War
I
of the
knew
Worlds?
I knew there's a British War of the Worlds show.
Well, that's what he's recommending.
Well, I would love to say I love War of the Worlds was my first favorite movie when I was a little kid.
Or she, I don't know. It's Speedfire. Thomas writes, am I the only one who's concerned that Evil Dead is being turned into a generic horror franchise? I hope Evil Dead Rises is good, but would prefer they don't milk the franchise dry.
What on earth about that trailer looked generic?
Yeah, and also there hasn't been another. The last Evil Dead movie was in 30
Son
years
of a-
ago.
Oh, sure, I get hit with the blue shell, and someone just zooms right past me.
Well, it is sort of silly to complain about the blue shell when it is made to get the guy first.
Ah,
I'm not King Boo anymore. I'm Mario.
Hey, at least I didn't finish last amongst us.
Oh, okay.
that should be the name of the game.
Just
Last
saying.
Amongst Us.
The last amongst. Look
The
at
Last
that.
of Us, The Last Amongst
There,
Us.
there you go. That's
All right.
more
It's become
respectable.
me against Rob. This is the mini game that
All
I'm
right,
playing now.
so
Oh, is that what you're playing?
Yeah.
Patrick Hamilton writes in, is it me, but if you take the kids out of Evil Dead Rise poster, it looks like the poster for Smile?
Yes,
Yeah, a little bit.
I thought the exact same
Yep,
thing.
it absolutely does.
I totally did. The first thing I thought when I saw that thing was like, is this the smile? Oh, no,
But to
it's
be
Evil Dead
fair,
Rising.
the original 81 Evil Dead, the smiling clown face is right out of the first movie.
Oh, right, yeah.
So,
But still, that is what I thought, because the girl even looks a little bit similar
Yes.
to the girl in the Smile poster.
All right, next up, Jared Vester writes, I tried to catch some fog this morning, I must. I tried to catch some fog
Huh?
this morning, I must.
Fog. I don't know what that means, but
Maybe it's a line from a movie that we're not thinking
I'm
of.
guessing.
no,
Well,
it might
here,
be
but
a-
who knows where he is. I don't know. If anyone knows that reference, let us know in the chat. What is this? Something. Okay. Resident Nerd Man writes, with DC getting what seems to be a clean slate, I think it's time to right some wrongs and get Nick Cage as Superman and Batman. And Batman? Both? Mostly everyone. I believe I'd buy it. Thanks, and bring on the filthy.
I mean, here's the thing, especially when the late, great John Schnepp made his documentary, The Death of Superman Lives, What Happened. Why did I take my finger off the button? I'm not
how
sure.
did everybody get in front of me?
A lot of
It's
people,
easy, Rob.
I just
including the late, great John Schnepp, would say, oh man, they really should have made this movie. It's funny because the great documentary, The Death of Superman Lives, What Happened, convinced me more than ever that Nicolas Cage was the wrong guy to play that role. Like, I mean, by the way, you should see, if you haven't seen John's documentary, you really should. But it convinced me, like, that would have been a terrible mistake. As much as I love Nick Cage and as great of an actor as he is, I really think that would have been a horrendous mistake. I don't know, Rob, what do you think? Do you
Yeah.
think they should have had Nick Cage as Superman?
No, I don't think it would have worked. I mean, I loved seeing that documentary of John's, and by the way, there's more people stolen from that documentary than almost anything that's ever been put on the internet ever. Just saying about that. But no, I really don't think it would have worked.
All right, what's next?
So coming up here, we've got our top 10 here for most anticipated film. That's from Curtis Lopez. My anticipated films: 10, John Wick; 4, 9, Elemental; 8, Shazam; Shazam 2. 7, The Flash for Keaton. Okay. 6, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Part 1. 5 would be Creed 3. 4 would be Super Mario Brothers. 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. 2, Indiana Jones 5. 1, Across the Spider-Verse. These are almost all sequels, except for Super Mario Brothers. Those are all sequels except for Super Mario Brothers.
You know what's funny about and Elemental?
Oh, Elemental, yeah.
The only reason I didn't have Elemental on my most anticipated list was because while I think it looks great,
I do too.
The fact of the matter is it was just a little teaser. Like, I don't really know what it's about. I mean, the little teaser gave us a little bit of a taste of the tone of it, I guess. And I love Pixar. I never doubt Pixar, but so I'm super excited about it, but I just didn't have it on my most anticipated list because of that one reason.
Fun fact, that was Ray's nickname in college.
Oh yeah, teaser.
Little teaser.
Little teaser.
Oh, little teaser salad.
Oh,
Little
teaser salad.
Little teaser salad.
All right, on that note, we got a $20 super chat from Luke Stockton. Thank you very
Hey,
much.
thank you, man.
He writes, "Hey crew, today is the 24th. Is the 24th birthday, and I'm guessing he means my 24th birthday, and want to celebrate with you all. Appreciate you guys. Love watching every day. Here is to a great year of movies. Personally, I am looking forward to Guardians 3 the most. Love you guys."
Thanks so much, man. And happy birthday to you.
happy birthday.
May you have
to
a fabulous day and a fabulous year ahead of you. As Rob is having a rough go of it here today.
Rob, you're dedicating
Ray and I are tied.
Rob, you're dedicating the next race to the birthday boy, right?
I'm
That's
dedicating
right.
the next race to Birthday Boy.
So-
The birthday
Don't
boy's
mess it up.
name. You shall win this race.
Yes, please. I hate this
Let's
crap,
make sure
though.
this doesn't happen, so Rob becomes the worst
The worst guy ever.
birthday
Thanks,
present
buddy. Appreciate
presenter.
it. Our viewers generous, and now you want to like deny him.
Well,
the
come on,
greatness
Rob.
of my prowess Mario Kart.
All right, so up next we got Aiden Foley, who writes, "Remember that terrible Will Ferrell and Danny McBride film, Land of the Lost?" Wait,
Oh, yeah.
That was not
Lost.
good.
Just thought about it today. That movie is so painfully unfunny. It wasn't that it was necessarily like slapstick funny, but I did like the concept of it.
It wasn't as bad as Get Hard. The Will Ferrell, Kevin
Oh, I
Hart
thought you were
movie.
talking about Rob. Sorry, that was so dumb. That wasn't like a joke I would say.
Yeah, that was.
That's not Ray like.
That's not real.
No, it's not. That was me reaching for a laugh right there.
Well,
Yeah,
you got
was
it.
not really.
What was not Get Hard? What was the other one? Oh no, that was John C. Reilly. Walk Hard. I loved Walk Hard.
Oh, Walk Hard was pretty good. Can we go back to the birthday boys? He said his
He knocked me off.
he said his most anticipated is Guardians 3. Guardians 3,
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
I don't know what mine is, to be honest.
I'm glad we went back to that.
I love that. Wait a minute, let's go back to this. This is an important thing.
I just wanted to make sure
I don't know what mine is.
I don't
No,
know
it's
what mine
already
is.
there. I
It's
think
not
a lot of
Guardians.
People are looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Especially after the holiday special.
So Akshay Thakur, which now unironically, it's not like the Star Wars holiday special. You can actually say you liked that.
Yeah, I love the Guardians holiday special.
Akshay Thakur writes, "Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New Year's.
Recently rewatched the Ice Age films. I feel that they're pretty underrated except for 5. I didn't even know there was 5. I thought there was only 2. Great characters, music, animation, and stories. Curious to hear your thoughts on them."
I really liked the first Ice Age movie. I didn't like any of them after that. Like, not a single one.
Probably.
Oh,
I'd believe it.
Was that a fever dream? Yeah, I didn't like. I don't think I watched any after the third. So I kind of gave up on them.
I'm kind of giving up on this game.
All right, so up next we've
Oh my
got
God.
Curtis Lopez, who writes, "What do you think of the reports that Aaron Taylor Johnson had meetings with James Bond producers to be the next James Bond?"
I
Love it.
I first of all, I don't buy it. I don't believe it one single bit. They've gone out of their way many times to express that they have not even begun the process of thinking about who the next James Bond's going to be, and I believe them. Now, for the record, if Aaron Taylor Johnson ended up being the new James Bond, I'm totally for it. I think not my first choice, but I think it'd be a great choice.
I just totally
Rob, you seem to like the idea, though.
I do. I think he'd make a great Bond. Richard Madden and he are my choices.
All right, so
The blue show got me right after I passed the finish line.
And I went
what
off
did you get
the
first?
cliff.
Oh yeah, King Boo right there.
King Boo.
Oh!
Oh, it's time to be robbed.
It's time to be robbed.
Come on.
Come on, Shy Guy.
Where's he at?
He's
do
or
this.
Here we go.
He got it. All right.
That was for our birthday boy.
Yeah.
All right.
In that big
solid
five.
fifth.
So
Yes. Yeah, but I beat the Shy Guy.
Curtis Lopez writes back. My top 10 movies of 2022 are number 10, Woman King, The Nope, Puss in Boots. At number 7, Wakanda Forever. At number 6, Fablemans. At number 5, the Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio. At number 4, Glass Onion. Number 3, Top Gun Maverick. Number 2, The Batman. And number 1, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Respectable
Love that. I just, it's funny. Nope is a funny film. A lot of people are putting it on their top 10 list, and the more I think about Nope, look who came in number 1 there.
Look who came in
I
not
per-
last.
Not last.
Well,
Actually,
look.
6 is the best I've done.
I purposely came in at 7. 7 was way
Purposely
luckier
came
number than 6.
Yeah, but now we get into tracks.
Oh, I don't want to play this guy no more because he kind of sucks.
How do we change characters?
You hit Grand Prix and then you can switch out.
Oh yeah.
Next menu.
Okay.
There you go.
And then
The
choose
next
that.
one.
Okay. Then what?
And then
Oh,
Right here.
okay.
But we should have again who's who.
Now we are in
Yeah, we
tracks that I am.
Probably can't.
Yeah, I think King Boo's gonna win this one.
We should do the brand new ones. if
I
we
think
have
they're loaded. You can try them out.
Well, let's get through this one, then we'll get to the new ones.
All right,
All the new
so
courses.
Yeah.
we've got Alex Mata here. Let me bring him up on the screen. Watched The Whale yesterday and loved it. But, side note, when ordering a drink at the EMC Theater, they gave me and others a white box that contained a souvenir Yellowstone cup. Interesting.
Ooh.
Interesting that
that.
it's at a movie theater.
What is this?
What are Azure rollers?
Those are the tiniest wheels I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't imagine, like, why would they have done Yellowstone at a movie theater?
They did do
anybody wants to
Yellowstone.
pay for promotion.
They did do Yellowstone. Remember the premiere?
Oh yeah, well they did the premiere of that, and didn't they do Tulsa King too at the same time?
There was one that they actually did that didn't you go to or were invited to? The premiere of another show. House of the Dragon. Or no.
no, Tulsa King.
It was Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings.
Well, I
Breaking
went to a
Power.
Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jared Vester writes, if you had to live in a cage, if you had to live in a cage for the rest of your life, would you rather have the prison bars vertical or horizontal?
Horizontal. It's better for eye lines. Eye lines, yes.
Vertical, so I could hold on to them with both hands and scream.
Oh wow. Wow. Are you by yourself in the prison or is there a reason why you're doing that? Is there a reason why you're doing that? Is that a situation that we need to clarify?
But thanks for that dark question. Raymond Verrata writes, Screen Rant reported Aaron Taylor Johnson had a good meeting with Bond producers. You saw him coming, right? you saw him coming, right?
So did Rob.
First of all,
He's going to kick ass.
Screen Rant didn't report it. Screen Rant repeated it. That came from somebody else. I think
Oh.
it came from. Oh no, Screen Rant.
Damn it.
They never claimed it. That came from the Puck.
Oh wow.
Puck was the one that actually came from. They're the ones who reported it.
Oh my god, I thought I was playing Mario the whole time. That's why I'm in 10.
But again, I don't.
That's so sad.
Again, I don't believe it. And even if they did meet, I doubt it was for Bond. The Broccoli's have been very clear that they don't have a script, number one. So they're not going to cast anybody
am I
until they have a
voting?
script. So, but hey, if it does end up being Aaron Taylor Johnson, I'm all for it. I think he'd be great in the role.
All right. Next up, we've got Spencer Smothers, who writes, how do you think the NFL is going to handle the Bills-Bengals game situation this weekend? As a Lions fan, I'm hoping for the 8th playoff team option.
I think the two most likely scenarios, and I honestly don't know, but I think the two most likely scenarios are that they declare the game a tie, and they give both the Bengals and the Bills a tie on their record. That would certainly help the Kansas City Chiefs. Or they're going to take that one bye week that's supposed where the Pro Bowl skills competition thing is supposed to be, and they'll replay the game there. I think those are the
Wouldn't
two
that
most
be
likely.
so close to the?
By the way, whoever is Toad, you can keep hitting that mushroom. It's like unlimited till it wears
Oh,
out.
that's me.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Just say what doesn't practice.
Yeah, whoever's in last.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Up next, we got
how it
Mo
is.
N. If HBO were to release a second season for The Last of Us, should they base it off of the second game or not, as it's so divisive?
Here's
come
the
on.
thing is, the
I
second
disagree
game is
with that.
not divisive.
No, it's
It's not
excellent.
divisive. The vast vast majority of people loved it. There are some very, very vocal people who didn't like it. A lot of people just didn't like it because it didn't fit with their politics. Too many people are bringing politics into their shit.
Is there
a vast majority of people loved it.
Is there a better word instead of saying vast 3 times?
Nope.
A grand majority.
Vastly.
I love both.
I know.
And here's my thing. I don't think it's going to be season 2 because I don't think they're going to finish the first game in the first season.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
There's no way.
I mean, it depends on what things they decide to omit and all that kind of crap. But yeah, like
I think
the vast majority of people.
Damn it.
There's a reason it won Game of the Year.
Did I get you, Rob? I did get you.
Game of the year, yeah, no one liked it. It's so weird.
Lead right now.
You do. Vastly.
I think you're.
All right, Bailey
Never
Fuller
mind,
writes, my
That's
top
okay.
5, he's only giving us our top 5, his top 5, not top 10. So his top 5 anticipated films of 23, Across the Spider-Verse at number 5, Knock at the Cabin.
Taylor.
Taylor.
3, when
Taylor smoked.
When you finish Saving the World. What
He
is it
shouldn't
when
be
you
allowed
finish
to play.
Saving the World?
When
And
was
2,
that?
Beau is Afraid, and 1, Dungeons and Dragons.
I was telling the guys this the other day. Ann and I, when we went to the movies the other day, we walked by these 2 big Dungeons and Dragons posters back to back, and we both stopped and were like, it is actually getting kind of crazy how excited we're getting for that movie.
I
I think it's going to be a ton of fun.
I do too.
But I say that as a D&D player. I don't know what's going to be like for people who aren't.
Yeah, I feel like Knock at the Cabin,
I'm
It had a
excited
lot-
for that too.
Wait.
it had a lot of like fanfare buzz, and then all of a sudden just kind of died off. I guess once another trailer comes out, you know.
Yeah, it'll pick back up again.
Motassim writes, thoughts on Violent Night? It was number 10 on my top 10.
I had a great time with it. I didn't think it was a top 10 kind of movie, but I did have a lot of fun with that movie. Like, super violent in all the right ways. I love the whole way they worked in Norse mythology into it. So, yeah, I thought it was great.
Anyone else? I know Taylor saw it. Did you see it, Rob?
Damn it, I'm getting smoked here.
Well,
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. But I feel like Rob will like it if he does see it. All right, Dildar writes, ever since the Superman stuff, people are trying to cancel Gunn again over those jokes he did. It's been proven he's innocent. Leave the poor guy alone. Well, people are going to
Again, it's a very loudmouthed, vocal minority of people who we should honestly just not pay any attention to.
Well, here's the thing, too. What's their intent? Their intent isn't because anything to do with those tweets. It's because they're little rats looking for like ways to like let's try to get him fired this way. You know?
Yeah.
Let's have our way this way. It's like, guys, you're fans. You don't run the studio. Okay. Casey Mack writes, watching the Renfield trailer, and it so gives me Warm Bodies vibes, and I love that movie. What were your thoughts about Warm Bodies?
Oh, I like Warm Bodies a lot. I was talking about it the other day. It was the movie for me that really made me appreciate Nicholas Hoult, actually. And what's the Australian girl's name who's in that with them? She was also in I Am Number 4. Crap. Guys in the live chat, help me out. What was that girl's name? Blonde Australian girl.
Yeah. Are you in Warm Bodies?
Yes. Anybody? Nobody?
No one so far. We have Teresa Palmer.
Tessa or Teresa Palmer. Yeah, that's it. She's wonderful, actually. I don't know why she has kind of fallen out of relevance. I don't know if she's got anything coming up, but I always thought she was really quite good. So, but yeah, I really did like Warm Bodies quite a bit.
All right, next up we got Guillaume Labelle. I haven't seen this one pop up in any list so far, but I'm pretty hyped for Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. It's supposed to be his initial Star Wars pitch.
We'll see.
That's no Rebel Moon.
That's a space station. Oh!
I mean, I love the
Oh
concept.
my God.
I love the concept, and I liked Army of the Dead. I liked it more than Rob did.
Oh, I hated it.
But it
like it
wasn't.
at all.
It was not great. I had fun with it. I liked it. It was kind of like Black Adam to me. I had fun with it, but it also had a lot of problems. Sophia Boutella as the lead. I really like Sophia Boutella. I don't know that I've ever seen her do anything that tells me she can be the lead of the film. So, I mean, I'm not sure. But I'm very, very curious about it. Like, I'm super curious about it, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, up next we have Abraham Ruiz, who writes, with the chat about no future J.J. Abrams projects the other day, it got me thinking it's time we get a proper entry into the Cloverfield universe. I just find the whole mythology fascinating. bring on the Frail Fleet.
It's time to let Cloverfield die.
I agree with the writer though. I actually liked the Cloverfield.
I don't know.
Even the ones you hated, I
I
actually
like
liked.
the Cloverfield Lane.
I like that one.
Look, Cloverfield Lane, again, not really
The
a
first
Cloverfield, but
Cloverfield was really good.
I was not all that impressed with
I
the
just wish they didn't
yeah.
pan away every time you got to finally see the monster.
Well, yeah. It's coming out in 4K Steelbook.
But Cloverfield Lane was, I mean, that's with Mary Elizabeth Winstead, John Goodman,
Yeah, I like
and
that.
who's the third one in that?
oh yeah, who plays the guy?
Seth Rogen. I don't know.
It was Seth Rogen. Oh.
Shoot, now I can't remember.
Why am I
In
freezing?
what Cloverfield?
Yeah,
Cloverfield
Cloverfield
Lane.
Lane.
John Goodman.
No,
No, I already
the
mentioned
guy.
John Goodman. The other guy.
Did you say John?
It's her.
Vastly John
There's
Goodman.
only one guy in there.
Yeah,
There's
John
Mothra and John Goodman.
No, there's one other person.
No, he died. Probably.
well, he did die in it, but yeah.
Oh
but
wow, Jonathan.
No, he
Really have to confirm
John Gackiger? No idea what that is.
Oh, wait,
but-
with the John Goodman?
that. Is Cloverfield after all the Johns, and why hasn't he got this one?
All right. Next up, we've got the guy from Newsroom. Yeah, but what's his name? The Everything Entertainment Network. I might be wrong, but I feel like we're going to learn James Gunn has been working on this Superman script for like 6 months already, and
Yeah,
they're
that's
gearing
right.
up for a summer
Oh,
shoot.
no doubt.
The sooner they can get started, whoa, what the heck? Pop up. The
Summer
sooner they
shoot?
get
I
started,
don't
the
know
better.
about that. I don't know about a summer shoot. But yeah, I agree. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we found out he'd been working on this one for a while.
Summer shoot made me a movie. All right, Bailey Fuller writes, has there been a film that you went in not expecting it to hit you with a lot of emotion? Mine was Clerks 3. I didn't expect it to hit me that much.
I completely agree with you, Bailey. That movie has some feels in there, especially if Kevin Smith is, he's in the same age range as the stuff that I was experiencing. So, yeah, that movie, I agree with him.
I mean, one of the ones for me would be Bridge to Terabithia, again, because I thought that was going to be a fun little light fantasy movie. the marketing was totally deceptive, but yeah, that one was quite emotional too.
John Wick.
Yeah, John Goodman.
Anything John Goodman was in. All right, Dildar writes, Evil Dead looks awesome. I can see why we promoted. I can see why we promoted.
Which movie?
Evil Dead. Well, Evil Dead
Oh
looks
yeah,
awesome.
Evil Dead
so-
Rise. Yeah, I'm super impressed with what I saw. I am not doing well. I was super impressed with what I saw in that trailer. Like I didn't know what we were gonna get. We just heard that the studio was super impressed with it, which is great. But I'm really doing badly on this one.
I'm just not there today with this game.
Mommy's with the maggots.
Oh, that's such a good
That's
line.
the best.
Mommy's with the maggots now.
Real Housewife, that would be my tagline.
I just sounded more like Bill Cosby than I did the girl from the trailer. Mom's with the maggots now.
Is that Kermit and
like Fat Albert.
Kermit and Bill Cosby
Fat
in bed
Albert.
together? And Fat Albert? What kind of voice did you just put? Did that? Jeez.
Mama's with the maggots
You
now.
hit every single race with that voice.
Mommy's with the maggots now, and I'm the father now.
Oh boy, what is that circling me?
I don't know,
I
Bill.
had a toss salad there. Oh my God, 7.
Oh wow, 10 really means first with a
10.
0.
10 means first. It's a perfect 10.
All right, Dumbrodor writes, I'm
Why do you always have to be near me, Rob? Oh, like if I'm 10, you're 9, you always have to be close to me?
Why do
Ray,
you say that all the time?
You know what? There's something I've been harboring, and I'm keeping it to myself until now.
Her name was Lola.
Maybe I should put my glasses on. I can barely see anything. Maybe that's
Well, I know
why.
something you don't know. I am not left-handed.
I don't know that reference, but I think I do. Is that Princess Bride?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
well done.
Wow, I'm so sad that I
well
didn't
done.
know
You knew a very
that.
popular quote from a popular movie.
Hey, give me credit. I paid attention at least. Oh, jeez. Jonathan.
All right, Dumbrodor writes, I'm surprised that the Flash producer didn't announce that Stephen Amell was coming back with golden boots.
With golden boots. I can't believe they actually made a poster with the golden boots. hey, news flash to the people in the Flash. Nobody gave
Wow.
a shit about the golden boots. Nobody cared.
Sure did.
I still remember that at the DC fandom when they made it's like, now the big announcement, everybody, golden boots are coming. It's like, are you serious?
You hear
Were we
like one
talking
golf
about
clap. All right, Darth Wayne 97 writes, there is one movie I have on my most anticipated list for 2023 that I have noticed isn't on people's radar. Fincher's The Killer. With
Oh, it's on my
Fassbender.
radar.
Oh, that I mentioned that in my top 10
We were talking
list.
about that yesterday.
I put it on now. Granted, I had it on my honorable mentions, but still, I mentioned that in my top 10 list. Michael Fassbender needs a great movie badly. Like, he needs a great movie badly. And he's got two that look like they have potential. One is The Killer, and one is Next Goal Wins. So here's hoping those ones can, like, break.
You know, I would say never bet against Fincher either. You know,
Yeah.
he's one of those.
Oh, dear.
All right, King Daddy Goat writes, thoughts on the Ash people in Avatar 3? Ash people in Avatar 3.
Oh, so James Cameron made a mention that there's going to be, now we had the forest Na'vi, the water Na'vi, and he made mention that we're going to get like the fire Na'vi in the next one. So I don't even know how serious he was about that. I'm not, I'm saying I'm not sure.
I mean, they just live by the volcanoes.
Yeah, I guess so. So I don't know why. I'm totally going the wrong way. I'm doing the wrong thing. Yeah. Ooh. I'm trying to pay too much attention to the questions.
Yeah. That's
I'm doing really badly.
God forbid we answer
That I'm
everyone's
just doing
questions
really badly.
accurately. James B. Castro writes, this year is going to be the 30th anniversary of the original Super Mario Brothers. Movie.
Yeah.
What would you think if the movie got re-released in theaters a week before the new one?
Yeah, no one's going to go see it.
Yeah. If it's remastered, maybe, you know, with. Well, no, I wouldn't. That movie was
Really bad.
awful. Yeah.
Dumbledore writes, best talking cricket of 2022 was in Puss in Boots.
Aww. Yeah.
Oh, no, don't say, like you wrote, like you had anything to do to make it, Taylor.
So much to do with
Like, oh, you're so sweet. Yeah,
You're
like
a monster.
it. You didn't make it.
You're a monster. I did love the talking cricket in Puss in Boots.
All right, Justin Seymour writes, I thought Babylon was actually really good if you can get through all the gross out gags.
Again, I didn't watch enough of.
Taylor. Hey, we should have.
Did
no
anyone see?
Taylor
Oh, Taylor saw
gaming.
Babylon, right?
I am in 12th place, everybody.
How's it feel?
well, at least you-
Point
hey.
out, I am in 12th place.
Look on the bright side, no blue shells.
No blue shells.
Wow, 8th place, huh?
It's a peaceful life.
I haven't even finished the game.
All right, Magnum writes, Magnum PI? Are you still planning to change the name of the channel? I think you were going to call it Press Play.
Man, I get asked that question every 3 days. Yeah, the plans are still to change the name of the channel. No timetable on it yet, though. Like, there's no timetable right now for it. So, yeah, so there's that. But yes, eventually at some point, there will be a name change coming to the channel.
We're all thinking, we've all agreed, the Voico Network has a really good ring.
Voico Network.
press tape.
What? Oh my God! I could have done that too, but I said to myself, that's not gonna be good. Press Ray wouldn't be good, but you went for it. You went for it. You went for it, and it
Four
worked.
quadrant name.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe play in Mint Mobile.
Play in Mint Mobile. That's
All right, JT writes, have you guys seen the CIA Netflix show, The Recruit, with Noah
Yes.
Centineo? Wasn't sure if I'd like it, but really enjoyed it.
It's really fun.
Hopefully they make season 2.
I loved it. It's really fun. He's great in it, and that chick is surprisingly.
Watch your words.
She's well trained.
There we go. Well executed, Rob.
Pardon me.
We
The
can stay online.
antagonist, the femme fatale, is well trained.
Okay, the
so where are
show.
these new? Oh, sorry. Yeah, where are the new tracks?
Oh yeah, I'll show you when we get to the courses. I'll show you which ones are the new ones. So everyone just pick whoever they want to be.
It doesn't matter.
Pick who you
I'm always
want to
late.
be.
Wait,
All
last
right.
place should be Wendy.
Spencer writes, Rob, did you see that Hot Toys is making a Jake Sully Way of the Water Hot Toys?
Yeah, they did make a Jake Sully Avatar hot toy way back when. So that's kind of cool.
You have any Avatar Hot Toys?
I had one, and then I parted with it.
Are
I know. I'm sorry.
Do you still talk to him?
you guys on good terms?
As And then
You guys still keep in touch?
this whole row is all brand new stuff from the past year.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
can see Rob sending pictures of himself.
Start at the beginning, and when you get to the end, stop.
I was gonna send
You
you
miss
pictures
me?
of yourself.
You miss me? And the new owner's like, who the hell is this? Someone's been sending mail through and asking how my
How do we
avatar
pause?
also is doing.
The plus button.
Plus, but
But you have to wait till it actually starts first.
okay, because I need to just refill my drink. But anyway, okay. Yes. What's
All right.
next?
So up next, we've got
these-
Abel Leon. Hey, John, with The Last of Us close, do you think that they will reveal how Ellie is immune in the show, or will they do it in part 3? Have a great day.
I'll let you guys answer that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the games don't even explain how she is really.
Right.
I mean, I guess they do at the end of the first game. They say she's got like some kind of block in her brain that didn't allow. But it was very
How come Rob
quick.
is all
I mean,
green?
you know,
Oh, because that's his car.
I feel like if they're gonna explain exactly how, then
Yeah, but
that'll
What, are
be
you making
different.
fun
That'll
of me?
be
That means it's all on.
divergent from the game itself.
no. That's
They will reveal that she is immune, though, if that's what you mean, because even in the trailer, I mean, that's the whole purpose of getting her across to the Fireflies, and you know, we see that. So anyway,
I
all
just
right.
hope somebody starts a band.
It's not sure.
Jamal B. Castro writes, question for Rob: because of the last few movies in the series, do you think the Fast and Furious franchise should officially count as a superhero franchise?
Well, to be honest, that was the reason I hated number 9 so much. Physics went out the window. The whole point of a car racing franchise is that we've all ridden in cars, so we know what it means to go fast on city streets. And that's the whole fun of it. And then when the physics
Wait,
of the whole thing become meaningless...
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Wait.
Don't quit.
Wait.
Don't
How
quit
do I
on me.
No. Go. No.
Don't you quit on me, Ray.
My thing's not auto.
Don't you
thing.
quit on me, Ray? Yeah, that's true.
It's
No,
not-
but I just that's why I hated number 9. When physics go out the window,
I want to be.
car movies suck.
Yeah, I mean, the car whips around, and he's able to just grab onto the car, swing around, and land back in it. Your
Yeah.
arm would be ripped off. But nice try. All right, Lost Anchor Films writes, top of 2022, 10 Avatar, 9 The Northman, which I still have not seen, 8
I love
Decision to
Northman.
Leave, 7 Tar, 6 The Fablemans, 5 The Inspection, 4 The Batman, 3 Banshees of Inisherin, 2 After Sun, and I guess After Sundown, and then 1 Everything Everywhere.
Yeah, Everything Everywhere. I mean, it was my number 1 for most of the year. It ended up at the number 2 spot for me, but only because I thought Fablemans was so incredible. But yeah, enjoyed it. Good list, man.
All right, Jamie Sundays writes, let's say the Oscars were like the Super Bowl, 2 movies going up against each other. Which movie do you think goes against each other? I'd say Everything Everywhere versus Fablemans.
Well, now you're just guessing what will be the top 2
Oh my God, I
voted
can't-
movies
Voted
at
on,
the
right?
Oscar. Yeah. I don't know if the Oscars are going to give as much love to Everything Everywhere as I would. I think Fablemans is going to be one of them. I don't know, Rob, who do you think are going to be the 2 front runners?
I don't know, man. I don't think Fablemans is going to be one of the front runners.
You don't?
Well,
I just
not the
feel
first,
like that
one
is-
of the first 2. You mean?
Yeah.
Dude, come on. That is such Academy candy.
I know, but
They're gonna get
Peach.
I'm not really sure.
None of us.
none of us. All
Are you
right.
even playing with us, Taylor?
So
Or are you in a-
next up, we've got Amos Hines, who writes, "Go see a mystery movie go see a mystery movie early screening on Monday at Regal. Curious as to what you guys think it might be." Oh, he's going, and I guess he's curious as to what it might be. What was
Plane.
yours, John? I forget. You went to one, and it was
Yeah, it ended up being
the beer run, right?
Greatest beer run ever. And then the next one they did was also an Apple TV movie that was coming out. So I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be another Apple TV movie if they have one.
There you go. Mr. 47 gives some
But
support
plane,
here.
Rob said plane, and that's another option too. Missing is a good option as well.
Oh yeah, missing.
Yeah.
I want to see that because I like that first.
Searching was really good.
Searching was really good.
All right, Ishmael.
Oh, such bullshit.
I didn't think that was gonna work.
What did you hit me with?
A green shell.
Oh my
So
God.
Oh, man. Oh,
It's 'cause
man, he did
Mario
a
got that
Skywalker
badass.
on you. He just launched that thing without the targeting.
Mario got that junk in the trunk. You can't miss it.
Ismael Montoya writes, hey, guys, how about some betting on Mario Kart? Well, we can't
No.
do that. I saw Megan didn't like it. Too similar to Chucky, in my opinion. Glad you liked it.
I hope it's not similar to Chucky because I think Chucky sucks. So,
There you go. That's where I want to be.
but you
Far away from
liked
Rob.
it, Taylor.
Oh yeah, Megan's gonna slay. She's so fine. The hype for this movie is not specifically the movie, but the character of Megan is just so fun, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Just hook it on this side.
Oh yeah, I
You.
forgot I'm not mic'd. Megan is going to be so fun. At first, going into the movie, I was worried too, like, oh, is this just a Chucky ripoff? But I didn't feel that way at all.
All right.
Are you
right.
tapping out?
No, he's getting his glasses.
Yeah, we better pause it. He's playing without his glasses. Wait for him to get back.
All right, so Miguel Zayan writes, hello, just saw The Fablemans and think it's in the top 2 that should win Best Picture along with Everything Everywhere. Spielberg should win his 4th Oscar. Also, do y'all notice the last scene with his dad looks like Catch Me If You Can? Thanks.
It kind of does.
A little bit. Oh yeah, we should probably take a. Well, let's
Yeah,
answer
so
this
while we're
question
paused, we're going to take a Mint Mobile break here, guys. We'll see you in a little bit.
Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. This holiday season, the best deal in wireless can only be found at Mint Mobile. Right now, when you switch to Mint Mobile and buy any 3-month plan, you get another 3 months for free. Mint Mobile lets you order and activate from home with eSIM, while saving tons on phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know I've been using Mint Mobile long before this holiday deal, and I have to say it is the perfect time to switch. I have absolutely loved using Mint Mobile, and like I've told you guys many times, I am now spending less than 1/3 of what I used to spend under one of the other major mobile carriers. And now with the whole buy 3 months, get 3 months free deal, it's even better. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text, plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and switch easily and effortlessly with eSIM. Or if you need a new device, for a limited time, get 6 months of free service when you buy a select device and plan. So guys, for a limited time, buy any 3-month Mint Mobile plan and get 3 more months for free by going to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.
All right, guys, we're back. Ray's got his glasses here, so now he can actually see what he's doing. And we just want to revisit Miguel Zayan's question because we kind of had to stop here. So he saw The Fablemans. It should be the top 2 that should win Best Picture along with Everything Everywhere. Spielberg should win his 4th Oscar. Also, did y'all notice the last scene with his dad looks like Catch Me If You Can?
I didn't really think about that. Although it was look, I don't want to give anything away about the movie, but the last scene with his dad and the whole thing too with Paul Dano is great in the entire movie. Like, he's absolutely fantastic. And that scene really was a nice little punctuation of how good he was in it. So, son of a...
Anyone else see Fablemans? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
All right, Dwayne Fernandez writes, hey guys, if you press the plus button on the controller when choosing your cart, you get to see the stats. Oh yeah, and how your cart's affected by like different wheels, car, driver.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you though. Okay. AM writes, could you see James Gunn directing his own Superman movie, or would his style clash with Superman's character?
If you follow James Gunn's career, his style is very wide. Like, he can do a lot of different kind of stuff, and I could absolutely see him doing a Superman movie. If they want to launch the new phase of DC with that Superman movie, I could see James Gunn being the one to direct it to kind of set off the new tone for the new series and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and I think the movie will be whatever his style needs it to be. So I think he can accommodate that easily.
All right, Dildar writes, sorry, I meant to say YWB promoted it. So yeah, that makes a little more sense. Thank you there. Neil Before Zimmer writes, could you see Gunn bringing back Henry Cavill and the rest of the DCU for an Injustice storyline?
No. No, I'd be a little. That's too gimmicky. I don't think it's something he would do. I mean, I could see James Gunn doing a lot of weird things, but I don't see them doing that.
All right. Next up, we've got Joe Adonis T.
Oh, we all finished the top 4 though.
Joe Adonis,
that's good.
Joe Adonis T writes, Disney Plus in the Philippines is also implementing password sharing restrictions. U.S. accounts can only be used in U.S. So if you go on vacation in the Philippines, Ray, you can't use Campea Plus.
Oh.
Dang.
Well, we've got some rich relatives in the Philippines, so I'm sure
And I
they'll.
wouldn't be in the coaching.
So we'll use their password.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going to the Philippines to watch Disney Plus.
That's my requirement. I'm not going.
Kevin Beckwith writes, I need to remember the episode, but I wanted to point out a while back.
Am I not supposed to drive that way? I suppose I wasn't supposed to drive off that cliff.
So, Jonathan, I guess you have to repeat that.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So Kevin Beckwith writes, I need to remember the episode. I want to point out a while back, John was saying if they keep so and so, but not Cavill, he's done. So you can't be mad at chat. Been a fan since closet days.
No, but the thing is, you're completely misconstruing that whole thing. The people in the chat were making it sound like it was an equal situation. Like, how could you keep Ezra and not keep Henry? Because those were two completely different scenarios. Like, it's not as if people were acting as if they just decided they needed to get rid of Henry Cavill. That's not what happened. It's the only way you can make that comparison is if they said, "Oh, we got to get rid of Henry Cavill because he did this and he did this and he's a problem because of this and all that kind of stuff." And that wasn't the case.
Can I say something real quick about the Henry Cavill thing?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to say it on the main show because sometimes I don't feel like it should be mine. The reason why the whole thing hurt was because, you know, I liked him as Superman and I wanted that sequel and people were waiting so long into the announcement and then kind of like, he didn't even get like his swan song at least say, hey, I'm you know, like Ben Affleck might be getting in the Flash. You know how, you're done with the role.
Well, he got it. He got it in Black Adam.
Oh,
He
yeah,
got to
but
say-
that was more like a beginning.
He got to say, Black Adam, we need to talk.
Yeah, he got to say
You
Black
know,
Adam.
so I would rather have not had that cutscene in there at all. If this is how it was going to turn out.
I disagree. Like, because that fun moment when he comes on screen at the end of Black Adam, because of something that happens later, I don't want that great experience taken away just because, they're not going to do something now later. Like, that was really fun in the movie theater.
It was, and it was like the best part.
It was the best part of the movie, yeah.
But yeah, that's the reason why I was bothered by it so much. 'Cause some of us have been waiting so long to see him take another crack at a solo movie without having any other characters around him, just to see what another director could do. Not like the Snyder, like
I mean,
tone.
the only thing I feel that I wish I get more out of the Black Adam franchise was more like that Justice League Society.
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen more of that.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Even in its own movie. All right. Anyway, Benjamin Tam says, thanks for introducing Yellowstone to me. I got the 4-season Blu-ray set and need to catch up to season 5. Do we have to thank Taylor Sheridan for Western genre resurgence?
He hasn't made a Western yet.
I got smoked.
I mean,
this
other
time.
than
1883 was that?
yeah, I mean 1883, but there hasn't been a Western resurgence. Like, what? Show me this gaggle of new Western movies coming out. Like, now he made one of the best Western spirit movies in ages with Hell or High Water, which I don't know if you guys saw that, but
Loved it.
Hell or High Water is so good. Chris Pine, Angel.
Your favorite.
Yeah, Ben
Foster.
Foster, yeah.
Ben Foster. I mean, Jeff Bridges. That movie's incredible. He's clearly a Western kind of guy, but I don't thank him for there hasn't been a Western resurgence. There's only been Taylor Sheridan.
Did you see that he signed Nicole Kidman for his new CIA show?
No, I did not.
Yeah, it was in Deadline today.
Everybody's lining up to work.
Are we playing the new portions right now?
Yeah.
So far, I've only liked one course.
So these new courses are all remastered from previous things. At the very beginning, when it shows the little video previewing the course, it'll say if it's from like the GameCube, the Wii.
I don't even know which way I'm supposed to be going.
The ones that are different cities, like Paris, New York, those are all from Tour, which is the mobile phone.
Oh yeah, I never.
Well, we're sorry, Ray.
Well, it doesn't
All right.
matter.
Faisal writes, do you think that Marvel will fix Phase 5 and 6 after the off reception of 4? I think Marvel had ups and downs with Phase 4. What do you think?
There's nothing to fix. I mean, here's the thing. People talk about Marvel in terms of phases. Phases aren't real. They're artificial time delineations between sets of movies that don't really mean anything. But yeah, the last batch of movies and TVs they've done, what we call Phase 4, has been, has been disappointing. But let's not pretend like the vast majority of people haven't liked it. They have. I mean, as much as a lot of us in these circles haven't really liked, say, Thor: Love and Thunder or Doctor Strange, most people have. You just got to look at the audience. Whoa, damn it!
Wow,
Even when I'm in last, the
Who
shell
glued
kills
me?
me.
I can't get up this thing. I have to go back down. Okay, fine.
So listen, there's nothing to. All they have to do is like individual movies need to be better. I mean, that's the thing. And they've done a couple of really great ones.
I'm about to switch out with you, John. Then you could. I'll do the one you can play.
Rob, you answer that question.
What was No, seriously, what was it?
No, it was just fixing. Do you think Marvel will fix Phase 5
Oh,
and 6 because
well,
of Phase 4?
No, I don't. I think that they've had a plan. This opening of the multiverse saga, I think we're going to start to see it all sort of congeal with Ant-Man and Quantumania. I really do. I mean, I think that they know what they're doing, and I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but I think we're going to start to see a method to their madness. And I think, look,
Multiverse of Madness?
Multiverse of Madness. Quantumania better be damn good. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of people didn't like Age of Ultron. They didn't like Thor 2. They didn't.
By the
like
way,
Iron
Age of
Man.
Ultron is aged.
They didn't
very,
like
very
Iron
well.
Man.
Very
2.
well. Very, very well.
They didn't like Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. Like, there was a lot of complaints for those movies too, and I just feel like people are a lot more sensitive to it now.
Well,
All right, Emmanuel Soto Sanchez writes, "Hey crew, I binge watched the National Treasure TV show. I was hooked. I thought it was good. I was wondering if anyone had watched it. Thanks, and bring on the filthy."
I wasn't even that interested in it, and then everything I read about it when it first came out was that at best it was okay. That's the stuff. That's just what I heard. That's not what I think. That's just what I heard. So I didn't bother with it. Look at all of us in the top 3.
Look at me at the top.
Look at you at the top.
Hey,
That's what you like to
Taylor
do, huh?
ripping up these new courses.
I always thought you were a top.
People's Champ 2007 writes, "Excitement level for Half Baked 2." I didn't know there was Half Baked 2 coming out. But
I
that's
did.
cool.
So yeah, obviously 0. No,
I love that movie, the original.
yeah, no excitement for the second one. Is it even going to have the original cast?
Yeah, I would hope.
right on.
I like that
All right,
level.
Cash writes, "Does Banshees have more of a shot at screenplay than Fabelmans? Which is the better script in your opinion?"
Wow.
You know, that's a good question. The thing is, the Fabelmans is, it's going to be interesting. Would that compete in? I mean, it's adapted screenplay. I guess it's an original.
That's an
screenplay
original screenplay.
based on. I don't know, man. I think Banshees of Inisherin is. It's harder to come up with an original story.
I'll tell you what, I
original
don't think
story, right?
either of them won best screenplay.
Yeah,
What do you think's going
I think
I think
everything everywhere.
I think Tar wins best screenplay.
You know what? You might be right
I
about
think
that.
it's time, John.
What's that?
Marvel, baby.
I think
We
everywhere.
don't even know how to get out of the room.
I YouTubed it yesterday.
I think everywhere could pull a dark horse win on Best Picture, though.
Yep.
I would love it. I mean, obviously, I think my number one is Fabelmans, but it would be wonderful to see everything everywhere that get that kind of
Yeah, I agree.
attention and glory. All right.
All right. Suthius writes, "Loving this cross between Open Mic and Hot Ones." Well, we could. Well, John would not survive even the first round of Hot Ones.
The scent of the.
Yeah, he'd
of
be
the
like, "I can't do it."
You gotta understand. For those who don't know, when I order wings, I can't even order mild. I have to order like honey garlic,
They're actually
or
milk coated.
naked.
We should do.
Even cinnamon.
We should do a plain. We should do not a plain chat. We should do a hot ones chat where we all do hot ones and you can ref.
No,
We might get copyright stricken.
Yeah.
No, not if we buy it and give them credit. Go look, because you can buy.
they
that
don't
stuff,
own
right?
eating hot wings.
No,
But
I'm
they
saying
own
we
their-
can't call it hot ones.
No. But if you buy their stuff, because you can buy them, can't you? You can buy all.
Oh
the
yeah,
things.
people do those challenges of
Yeah,
their
yeah.
product. Yes, you could do that.
Well, we wouldn't use their product.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you could. It would just be a reaction video for their product. or
We would
whatever.
use Mint Mobile.
Yeah, we
sauce.
use Mint Mobile's product of
We would make them
spicy
all
phones.
variations on the Mint Mobile theme.
on plans.
Even
Mint Mobile
mintier
plans.
hot sauce.
By the way, does anybody know? There was a girl who worked for me back in the AMC in Claridge.
You don't remember?
named
You don't remember
Natasha
who worked for you?
Martinez.
Natasha Martinez.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Ashley Martinez.
No, Natasha Martinez. She, for the longest time, was dating the host of Hot Ones. Does anybody know if they're still
No,
dating?
they're not together
No,
anymore.
Oh, they're not together anymore? Oh, that's too bad. I thought they would have made a nice couple.
All right, Thomas writes, you can only watch one movie genre for the rest of your life. Which one do you pick? Vertical bars.
Documentary. Documentary.
Documentary.
No. That's my honest
Yep.
answer.
No, he's always watching Dateline and shit like that.
Anything that has to do with what's going on around me.
Dramas.
Wow.
For me, it's
Sci-fi.
horror. It's straight
Really?
up
For me, it's
Rob?
sci-fi.
Yeah, because dramas have the most variety in terms of what kind of stories you can
There's
get.
no ladies in the chat. You can tell the truth.
All right. Hey,
You're always on a dating site. You don't. This
let's
is
just say
real.
drama is a very broad topic.
Oh. Do you mean bra?
Not porn.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Bright writes, I'm going to save this really quick. Bright writes, do we have any news on the Batman 2 release or villain? Well, I can't talk about it. I assume a 2024 release, but I'd love to see a Hush villain.
Listen, I'll tell you what. They brought out, at CinemaCon in April, they brought out Matt Reeves on stage. They said, yeah, we're going to be doing the Batman 2. And Matt Reeves came out now. We're working on the script, so we can't really talk about it. And we have still heard nothing since.
Nothing.
Like, is this going to be one of those things where you got to wait 3 or 4 years in between movies for another one? Like, I just don't understand the mindset sometimes. Like, you've got, Grant, I don't want you to rush. But
Yeah.
if you can't put together a good script in 6 months,
Okay, but
Well,
you,
I just-
you
I
won't
don't
let
get
me
it.
have any days off. So what am I supposed to do?
well, we need to have play-in chats. You don't right in your own damn time.
I will say the footage that you showed us. The pre,
Yes,
the pre,
was great.
was-
The previsits?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're working hard over
We
there.
might drop those exclusive here. You know.
We'll work
I
out a
was picking
deal.
one.
Those
at
are
random.
not-
So the
Oh.
second, those will be
Just
released
the
later.
top row.
Top row right there. There we go.
Oh,
We're
Blue
safe.
Lake is lit.
Dude, Blue Lake is the worst.
No, it is so fun.
All right, Landon Ron writes, love the show.
Thank you.
You all are awesome. Is height a big deal for Batman casting? Keaton pulled it off. Also, Oscar Isaac would be great as well.
Nah. I mean, look, in a world, all other things being equal, would you like your Batman 6'1", 6'2"? Yes. Is it important? Michael Keaton proves it's not. Hugh Jackman proved it's not.
Those Doc Martens. Robert Pattinson was wearing.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah.
thick. Those are thick boys.
Yeah, those were thick boys.
Those
I
are
was wondering, like,
platforms.
Is that Marilyn Manson Batman?
Marilyn
Yes.
Manson Batman.
Big boys.
I'll tell you what. Anytime anyone asks a question about like is height an issue, my answer is 2 words: Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Or Robert Downey?
I thought I meant Robert. Or Robert.
Yeah. Why you got to be talking about me?
No, Robert Downey.
Okay, Topher Rocks writes, I saw DNEG VFX Studio is doing The Last of Us. They have done projects such as Blade Runner 2049, Dune, Inception, Dunkirk. This gives me more confidence that the show, will be more fantastic. It is going to be fantastic.
Well, I mean, let's not forget, though, that the visual effects company will not make the dialogue any better.
No.
Will not make the story any better. Will not make what happens in the scenes any better. Those mean the visual effects will look good if they do a good job, and that's important. And obviously, like, I like to hear
Did I
that, but
just bomb myself?
No,
I think so.
No, I think I
I
bombed
threw a
myself.
bomb.
So did I.
Oh, I threw one at you directly.
Yeah, but I mean, the showrunners give me more confidence that.
Yeah, it's the showrunners that gives me confidence. I mean, it's nice that they're going to be able to make their effects look good, but
Chernobyl literally made my skin itch. Like, I
Oh,
felt
yeah.
like I had
Oh my
radiation
God, it was so
poison-
hardcore watching
I thought
that show.
I had radiation poisoning. Like my skin was burning.
And
watching it.
when did I put that on? During what
holiday or family.
Yeah, we're at a family holiday get together.
So
He was such
let me
a noble.
think of something to put on.
Yeah, it's cheery,
Yeah,
cheerful.
it was amazing.
All right, Cash writes, Ray, thanks for recommending the This Fool a while ago.
Oh yeah, I love that show.
What just hit me?
I forgot about that. It kind of came and went. I got to check it out. What's it on?
It's on Hulu.
All right.
It's
Check it out.
if like me, if you grew up
Ah!
with a lot of Spanish friends.
Yeah.
Oh
no, I could hear him just like this fool.
Yeah,
you know?
it hits home.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you liked it.
All right. Andrew Saba writes, my theory for Oppenheimer is that Nolan will use black and white film for after Trinity test, color film before. What are y'all's thoughts? And between
interesting.
Inception and The Dark Knight, which is your favorite? Thanks.
We'll answer one question at a time.
Yeah. So yeah, the black or white versus color.
I have no thought. No, to me, I'll wait to see what he has to offer. What? Oh, I didn't even know I was going the wrong way.
We bought these
I'm in
courses?
10th.
No, these are
Can we
DLC
return
ones.
them?
I like the courses.
course
I'm
is
sorry, you
awesome.
suck at them. Well, anyway.
Sucks.
I mean, he could be doing black and white for flashbacks within the film. I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean,
sure.
to me, ultimately, it's not. Honestly, while I think it looks really cool, it's not important at all to the movie or the story. So I'm not. I don't really give it any thought, to be honest with you.
Don't you put the same.
And then the second part of that was just Dark Knight versus Inception.
I don't even know where I'm going.
I don't even know where I'm going.
There's a part where the course intersects.
I mean, I love Inception, especially because it's original, and so maybe I'll give it up for Inception. But I mean, Dark Knight was just, it's like peak Batman right there. I mean, besides the Batman, of course.
Well, of course.
Bro, I got a second place finish. That's my highest finish today.
All right, so
finished
A.
ahead of me.
Marcellus
I
writes.
mean,
Some of the
Seven.
Berlin Wall came down. Look at that.
I'm not feeling these motorcycles.
Yeah, me
I
either.
don't like the control on them. The turns are too wide.
I love the motorcycles, man.
Yeah,
we're
they're
just
great.
opposite
Oh, look
days,
at
you
this.
and me.
I didn't see this.
like a daisy with
I
one
feel like I
point.
can control myself better on the motorcycles. All right, A. Marcellus writes, I want Star Wars to move forward. I like the idea of a free galaxy far in the future where the influence of Palpatine is finally gone. I want to see the Jedi Order reestablished, but has learned from the past. But you still need a
Villain.
antagonist.
I'm good with moving. I'm even okay like 6 months after the events of the last Star Wars movies. Just give me new characters and new locations and new stories. I'm also okay going into the. Oh, see, I can't tell which way the course is going. I'm also okay going into the past as long as you go far enough into the past that you're not handcuffed to canon. Like you can literally, if you go far enough back in the past, you can do anything, and it doesn't really matter.
That's why I was really excited about the other prequel of Game of Thrones,
Yes.
which is about the first
Yeah,
man.
me
'cause
too.
It was
Yeah.
like 10,000 years in the past.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The one with not Michelle Williams. Who was it?
No, it was oh my gosh, she's Australian. She was in King Kong.
And she was in.
Naomi Watts.
Yeah, Naomi Watts.
I was excited for that. Anyway, okay, Andrew Salva writes, just sending more support because y'all are awesome. Also, my last name is pronounced Seba, FYI. So Seba, sorry, Seba. Isaac Cushman, do you think Avatar deserves to be considered the highest grossing movie of all time, given that it only beat out Endgame with a re-release?
Well, here's the thing. This always comes up. The answer to that question is 1,000% yes. Because you get into a dangerous game when you start getting picky about which variables you take in consideration and which ones you don't. Because if you want to play the game of variables, then we can play the game of variables. So with Endgame, it had like a lot of other things going for it at the same time. For example, it had inflation going for it, which I'm not one for ever taking inflation into consideration, but because I don't think you should ever take any things into consideration like that. Also, Avatar was an original one-shot film, whereas Endgame only had the results it did because it had to have 20-plus movie stars in it and be the, 20-somethingth movie in the franchise that built up over 20-something year or 10-plus years and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, again, if you want to pull the card of one variable like that, then you got to take all the other variables into consideration too. And that becomes a slippery slope. So, yeah, and guess what? When Endgame gets re-released, and it will, and by the way, Endgame did have a re-release, But when Endgame gets another re-release, and it passes the original Avatar again, that will count too. And it totally should count, and it will. So yeah, as long as people are willing to spend money to go to the movies to see it, whether it's a re-release or not, then 100% Avatar is legitimately the #1 film of all time. And if you take some of those other considerations into account, which you shouldn't, but if you do, then it's ahead of Endgame by miles. But they shouldn't. So yes, absolutely, Avatar is legitimately, easily the #1 film of all time.
All right, next up, Joe Adonis T writes, rewatched The Death of Superman Lives, What Happened, and on the extras, John and Kevin was so excited for Man of Steel 2 and where the universe was going, I missed the big guy.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a week that goes by where we don't talk about him around here. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I never did watch the extras on the disc.
There's a lot of them.
Oh my God.
I mean, I was literally in the editing room with him, but I never actually watched the extras on it.
Fun fact, I actually tried to get him to hire me as a free editor before I even worked with you guys.
Really?
Yeah, it was at the LA Comic-Con. Well, it was Kamikaze at the time, and they had just announced Ben Affleck. And remember, John, you and the crew did like up on a stage in like the main hall.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was that year. I was standing in that crowd. And I had gone up to John's booth, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm fresh at editing, but I'd offer my services for free. I love your work. Da da da. Love you on AMC movie talk." He's like, "All right, well, we're always looking for editors. Maybe we'll work with each other someday." Lo and behold.
And lo and behold,
Did
you ever tell him about? Did you ever remind him of that?
It's funny. I can't remember if I ever did or not, but worked with him every day, so it's kind of funny. All right, so up next, late night alum. Sup Campea crew, when I'm sad, I buy hot toys. Well, that's it.
Wow,
Don't get sad too often. That's expensive sadness.
When I'm sad, I spend money. Yep, a lot of us do that.
When I buy hot toys, my wife gets mad. When my wife gets mad, I feel sad. When I'm sad, it is a violent cycle, my friend. You're gonna have to go to Hot Toys Anonymous.
I wish I had my Mandalorian meme right here with me to say this is the way.
Although Rob's version of Hot Toy Anonymous is, what are you talking about? I've always had that.
Yeah, what are you talking about? No, you don't understand, baby. I ordered this a year ago.
Yeah.
That's true, though.
Hot Toys Gaslight.
Gaslight.
Wraith X7 writes, the JSA was the best and most interesting thing in Black Adam. They should have...
I agree.
was saying earlier.
I'm going to be sad not to see them again.
They should have made a JSA movie instead of the cast The Rock as Amazing Man. And cast The Rock as Amazing Man.
Well, let's be honest here, though. We all loved JSA in Black Adam.
We wouldn't have known.
We wouldn't have known about it, and we wouldn't have gone seen it.
I wouldn't know about the sports.
But that's why I kind of wished what happened didn't happen with, Brosnan. I kind of wish we could have gone forward, but whatever. All right. TJ Perry writes, my pick for Wolverine, Tom Pelfrey, a.k.a. the uncle from Ozark. That's a series I haven't gotten into yet. Dude's ripped, as seen in Banshee, and a fantastic actor.
I'm not familiar with them. I don't watch Ozark. Rob, you do. So you got a thought on
Uncle
that?
From
I
Ozark.
love Ozark. And you know what? I thought it had a killer ending. Dark, dark, dark.
But what about this actor that he's talking about?
He's the uncle in it?
Oh, he's great. The uncle that dies, that they kill, the brother.
Well, spoilers, but okay.
Oh, sorry. He's great.
Spoilers, okay.
The acting in Ozark is incredible. And they went and they found, like, the girl who plays Ruth. And what's her name? I always forget her name. But she's won, like, 2 Emmys for playing that in the show. She's amazing. The entire cast of that show is incredible.
This course is brand new.
All right, Dylan Ellis writes, happy 2023, Campea and crew.
Oh, thank you, man.
Motassam writes, what was each of your second favorite comic book movie of 2022? Second favorite, okay.
Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness.
Well, 2022, was that...
Last year.
No Way Home, was that...
No Way Home.
Was that 21 or was that 22?
No, No Way Home was 21.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, the Batman is the first, so second for me would be... Yeah, probably Multiverse.
Yeah.
Mine would go Batman and then DC League of Super Pets.
Hey, no,
I mean,
don't laugh.
Batman was still ahead. The
In a
Batman-
weak year, Super Pets isn't a ridiculous pick
right.
to have up there because it was a week. I still put Multiverse above it, but I liked Super Pets more than I thought I would.
You know what, Multiverse of Madness, the thing that got to me, the reason why I didn't like it as much as I should is that I was with Wanda like in the beginning of the movie,
Hey,
but
look,
for some
it's
reason
the
I wasn't
Thor
with
track,
her
the Rainbow Ridge.
towards the end. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I wasn't with, like I agreed with what she was doing, and then I kind of felt like her whole purpose was missing towards the end. I don't know.
Well, because the problem
She
is
was
it
the
wasn't.
villain. You're not supposed to be with
No,
her.
because I agreed with everything she was doing in the beginning. Like I was like, yeah,
Right.
okay, but
But
for some
that
reason,
moment-
that feeling was
That feeling is, and I can tell you right now, the feeling is that she had corruption of the Darkhold. So
Yeah.
then that was the reasoning, and it was the corruption of the Darkhold making her not see to reason.
no.
So she had reasoning, but the Darkhold corrupted her. And at that point, that's where you split with the character.
Yeah, that's where when I lost being with her, like in her agenda, that's when the movie, like, I kind of just.
The whole Wanda thing for me was the best part of the movie.
Oh no, it's still the best part of the movie. I'm just saying, my attachment to that character
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
disappeared somewhere in the middle, and I don't know why.
She fell to the dark side, basically. All right. We got, I think, 7 more. Bill's HQ. Wondering if you have any excitement for House Party next week. Another movie
Oh,
that...
no.
No, I'm not. The W changed for streaming to theaters.
Hey, maybe it'll be great.
The LeBron
there.
aspect excites me. It just felt like all the jokes were so on the nose. I don't like that kind of humor. It's just like so on the nose.
I have no excitement for it. But it's funny because Ann just brought it up the other day, right?
I haven't even seen a
She's
trailer
really
for
excited
it.
for it, but I'm not.
It's been playing a lot. Well, at least with the stuff that I've been watching.
The directing of how the actors were gonna like even deliver the jokes were just like so predictable and like get it because it's funny. And when I just
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm not
Like the
excited
LeBron
for it.
stuff.
I'd rather go back and watch the OG.
Yeah. I'd rather have a house party.
Oh, is this like? Oh yeah, it is.
All right, Francisco Gomez Vega writes, have you seen Treason? Awesome show.
I haven't watched it. I'm dying to watch it. Somebody said it was only okay though.
Treason. What's that
Is that
on?
the Charlie Cox one on Netflix?
No, it's yes.
Yeah, it's Charlie Cox one.
All right.
I didn't even know it
Oh,
opened.
right. Yeah. That's right.
Oh shit.
All right, Jedediah Elias writes, new You People trailer looks like best 2023 comedy.
Oh, it looks so
I
good.
haven't even seen that trailer.
Oh, we gotta watch
I'm
it.
gonna sound like a broken record, but it also just felt so on the nose that I get what you're saying, Rob, with that scene and him playing the straight man, but it was just such easy acting to be like, is he kidding me? Is he kidding me right now? Where am I? What is he doing? Like that kind of like, oh God, it's just so on the nose. I don't know. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be the bummer. All right.
Come on, dude.
You know
You
what, we're
people,
just gonna
oh
stop
yeah. So Benjamin Tam.
Oh,
Ray is on fire, sending support. Ray, you getting
now.
support?
I'm on fire for what?
Never, probably making him laugh. You're being
boom!
never laugh so. Yeah, right here. Never laugh so
you're
hard for
second.
Ray's comments about John complaining
Yeah,
about
man.
winning.
I know.
That was a rad course. I love that.
No way, man.
Dude, I love what they did with the actual track. How it kind of like glows like that.
This is the
Yeah.
Rainbow Road, right? This is
Yeah.
the.
Oh, I
This is
got
one
it.
of the- Oh, nice, bro.
John's like, game's over.
John's like, I'm looking for a new game.
Uh-oh.
All right, so final 3 here. The Jay Shrey writes, I'd love to see a film with Rob. He's so passionate. Oh, well, you know, if you like X-Wing pilots, you might like a certain film that Rob's in.
I think he means like sit down and watch.
Oh,
the movie.
sorry.
Yeah, I would be uncomfortable watching that particular movie with anybody.
Sit down with your mom
Also,
and watch.
also, before we go on to the next question, can I ask the chat, like, if they know any, like, not unknown, like, Switch games that are really good, if they could suggest them?
Oh,
So
yeah.
we just have some ideas. Maybe ones that are in the digital library that's, like, no one heard.
I knew you would smoke us.
Well, there's Luigi.
Or, like, the ones that, you know, are party games where, like, 4 people can play.
You finished ahead of me.
I know.
Wow,
You
Rob.
finished ahead.
Well, it's because for whatever reason that motorcycle course those appealed to me.
'Cause I'm over this game now.
All right, what's next?
All right, Suthius writes, as a whole package of actor and martial artists, who do you think, or who do you prefer over the other and why? Scott Adkins or Michael Jai White? I give the edge to White.
I give the edge to White. White, because White's also really he's also a really good actor.
Yeah.
And Scott can be that, but I just so far, Michael has had the opportunity to showcase that he's as a martial artist. Though Scott is fantastic.
Yeah. It just is. If you put the two of them together facing off,
Olympic Games.
Scott Atkins seems like he's such a nice guy in real life.
Yeah.
You know, whereas Michael Jai White will clean your clock. He'll take you onto the ground.
Although I've got a soft spot for Michael Jai White because I remember he was the first verified Twitter follower to follow me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the first celebrity. I think he was the first celebrity to follow me on Twitter.
That's
so
cool.
I'm like, he's made me feel super
That's cool.
Are we choosing between them for what? Like right now?
Who's the best combo martial artist actor?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant who would you hire right now?
Right.
Right now it'd be Atkins. For sure.
And Scott Atkins has a pretty good social media following. He does.
By the way, I'd love to see the two of them do something together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
And
pissed
even
there.
Boyko.
All right, what's next?
They could be
All right,
the
final
Tango
question here
Cash.
from Daquan Davis. He writes, does anyone know when Invincible Season 2 is coming? Feel like that's a sleeper show not many people are talking about. Also, where the hell is Shogun?
Where the hell is?
Well, one
Shogun?
question at a time. So with Invincible, I think that didn't an announcement just come out that it is going to come out in 2023?
Shogun.
No, Invincible.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I thought we saw an announcement come out a few weeks ago that it is going to come out in 2023. I don't think that one's flying. I think when it's on, a lot of people are talking about it. But it's just been so long since the last season that everybody's just waiting.
Yeah.
Wait until the trailer drops, then everybody will get excited again.
According to Invincible's Twitter, it says an update will come between January 2nd and 31st. So sometime this month they'll update.
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So I'm gonna guess August. That would be my guess.
Yeah, everyone take off work until the 31st, so we... No.
Shogun worries me.
Why
Well, Shogun's a hard one to do.
Right, and I'm just hoping it doesn't turn out like The Stand, the new miniseries The Stand,
Right.
which was not good. Two of my favorite books I've ever read, Shogun and The Stand, and the first miniseries were both good on those, and I hope that this new movie...
Was the first miniseries The Stand good?
It was done on the cheap.
Was it good though?
And speaking of Shogun, shout out to Chef Rigo. Haven't heard from him for a long time.
Okay.
If he's listening.
I didn't see today's chat, but there you go. Shout out to the guy that's not here.
Okay.
I liked it, but it wasn't, there's a lot to like about it, but yeah, I do have the new remastered Blu-ray though. It's pretty great.
All right.
well, that was it.
Let's wrap it up.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna go see me.
I'm on my way to
Mandy.
go see Mandy.
Mandy. With that two E's. Mandy.
Mandy.
But not where you think it is.
Who comes on stage after Snowflake? Snowflake.
Mandy and Cindy.
Her name was Mandy.
But that was...
Coming to the stage.
His name is Robert Paulson.
And then the poll comes down and then it'll be...
All right, you want to take us out, Jonathan?
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I really want to take us out. So, hey guys, thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow, of course, on the John Campea Show, and then again for another open mic coming your way. And for all of us here, goodbye.
John
Hey, Rob,
Goodman.
how do you get chlamydia?